A grand event to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the founding of the Lao People's Army takes place on Wednesday, the 17th of January at the Komadam Military Academy in Phunhong District, Vientiane Province, with more than 15 items on the program. The event drew the participation of Secretary General of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party, or LPRP, and President of Laos, Thongloun Sisulit, including former LPRP and state leaders of Laos, among others. A number of foreign military delegations, including those from Vietnam, China, Cambodia, Russia, Myanmar, and Thailand, along with representatives from diplomatic corps and international organizations in Laos, also attended the meeting. In his opening remarks, LPRP Secretary General and President of Laos, Thongloun Sisulit, reviewed the history of the Lao People's Army, originated from the Lao Itsalat Army since its formation on January 20, 1949. With the solidarity and patriotism as well as support from socialist countries, the Lao People's Army defeated many strong enemies to liberate the nation, the Lao leader noted. He said that since the establishment of the Lao People's Democratic Republic on December 2, 1975, the Lao People's Army has continued successfully performing its national defense missions, firmly safeguarding the national independence, sovereignty, and national integrity, as well as political stability and social order. He also expressed gratitude towards socialist countries and friends, including Vietnam, China, and Russia, for their wholehearted and effective support. Amidst the changing regional and international situation, Laos will continue staying persistent to foreign policy of peace, independence, friendship, and cooperation, while maintaining and promoting its partnership with countries around the world, especially neighboring nations, based on the principles of respecting each other's independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity, not interfering into each other's internal affairs, equality for mutual interests, and coexisting in peace. Following the opening speech of the top leader, a parade was held along with aircraft and parachute performances. Spectators were treated to a demonstration of martial arts by Army personnel, including boxing and hand-to-hand combat tactics, by the 11th Battalion, with an impressive opening featuring the firepower of the 199th Rifle Battalion. There will also be demonstrations of stealthy ways to attack an enemy's command center by special attack units, along with other operations to break down enemy defense and destroy weaponry by the 433rd Intelligence Battalion in conjunction with the Air Force. The use of 122 mm and B-21 guns, use of mobile and fixed T-72 tanks to destroy enemy targets, use of prepared firepower, and use of 57 mm guns to shoot down airborne targets will also be demonstrated. To prepare for the spectacular display, a rehearsal took place on Monday at the training ground of the Komadam Military Academy in the presence of Vice President Buntong Jitmani and Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Defense, General Jansamon Chanyalat. The Ministry of National Defense is rolling out a raft of impressive events to mark the Army's 75th anniversary this month. The country's top leaders are also visiting military units in various provinces in the run-up to the big day. Party Secretary General and State President Thongloun Sisulit and his officials on Monday visited officials and soldiers of the 5th Brigade based in Champasak Province to mark the 75th anniversary of the founding of the Lao People's Army. During his visit, the president commented on the important work carried out by party members and officials in various units of the 5th Brigade, while encouraging them to strengthen national defense and security and instill political ideology in Army personnel. In another event to mark the Army's 75th anniversary, Prime Minister Sonsai Siphandon and his delegation on Tuesday visited the commanders and soldiers of Battalion 605th in Vientiane. The Prime Minister gave a speech in which he praised the fruits of the revolution and the sacrifices made by the Lao People's Army throughout the past 75 years. From January 15 to 16, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Defense General Jansamon Chanyalat visited the 2nd Brigade Military Unit in Sayaburi Province. He gave a stirring speech urging party committee members and the commanding committee of the 2nd Brigade and all personnel to perpetuate the Army's valiant revolutionary spirit, to fight resolutely, to die if necessary, and to never surrender no matter how hard the conditions, but to continue to fight on no matter how difficult the sacrifice, and to always respond to the calling of the party with loyalty, integrity, and resoluteness.